one dad that I met because our kids got along really well. I chaperoned like a field trip to the park or whatever it was. It was like a walking. And there was this little girl who just like clung to me she was so cute and funny. And she was telling me all these stories and stuff. And so later on at the end, I think I ended up talking to the dad, and I was like, oh, like when the dad came to pick her up, I think he came up to me one time. He's like, oh, I just wanted to say thank you. You know, she said you. Yeah. Anyway, and I was like, damn, dad's hot. But the first thing I always look for is a ring.
Right.
That's like beeline to it. And if there's no ring, but then you still don't know. I'm like, maybe he's early. I don't know what the situation is.
And you got to look for the tan line.
Oh. Is that it? Well, I just mean because not everyone wears a ring.
Right. And some people just don't wear them to certain things.
Right. But I felt like a vibe immediately. Totally felt a vibe. Like, you know, when you kind of get a little, ooh, you know, to somebody.
Hi.
Yeah. Then I saw him again, let's say a couple weeks later, and we were chatting, and it felt very flirty. And I was like, oh, my God, this guy, he's so sexy. It's so hot. But I was like, the girl talked about the mom a lot, and I thought they were obviously together. The girl left the school, and
how dare she?
Then later, I saw the mom post to like the Facebook group, and I clicked on her profile, and in her post, she was just talking about like, "Oh, I'm so lucky to co-parent with my," and I was like, "Fuck, I could have." They were not. They totally have been divorced like for this whole time. They were not together.
And so you couldn't reach out to him?
Well, now I found his Instagram through her Instagram, but I feel like I can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why couldn't you just reach out and just say, like, hey, you know, I know your daughter left the school, or even to just say, like, hey, bummed that your kid's not at the same school anymore.
This was like 2 years ago, though. But see, I'm still carrying a torch.
This letter may have gotten lost in the mail. What do you have to lose? You don't have him now.
No.
So what do you have to lose?
Nothing.
Right, because
not my dignity. I lost that a long time ago.
But what is it about your dignity? Because, like, by writing him a note, like, you know, just thought of you, and, you know, hope your daughter's doing great in her new school, and, you know, whatever. Who cares? You literally have nothing to lose because you're not with him.
It is true. What have I got to lose? Absolutely nothing. Because then if he thinks I'm, you know, a nutcase,
but he wouldn't.
He doesn't go to the school anymore anyway.
But he wouldn't, because what person? If some guy sent it to you, wouldn't you be like, oh my gosh? The worst thing you would probably think is like, wow, you know, I didn't even realize. That's probably the worst thing. You wouldn't be like, what a crazy person. It's not like he's been writing to you for 2 years, like you've been writing to him for 2 years. It's just like an out of the blue kind of like, hey, thought of you.
Yeah.
Hope your kid's you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not even sure he'll remember me.
So then that's what you say.
Yeah.
He remembers you. You're very unforgettable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.